Guys, what is going on? we just started and we already have a hype train.
Gotta get hype.
It's already at 62%. Yeah, hello everybody. How are you all doing tonight? I hope you're well.
I'm doing good.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Valyard and Saffron.
Yeah. Thank you
13
for
months.
Yeah, thank you for the subs. I appreciate the support.
13 months and 17 months. If you add those together, it's almost a year.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's actually getting close to 2 years.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna switch. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm on the Zoom scene now. Alright. Let's continue.
It's time to investigate. Yo, Charlie!
Charlie's back. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said.
Remind us, it's been too long.
Yeah. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
I think that was after she was asked if all the evidence was legitimate or something like that.
Think so?
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean, what happened to you? It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Oh, Kat, thank you for the sub. That was right immediately
that was
after
quite
that.
a timing.
Yeah.
Quite a timing on that one. Stab sound. Hi, Tin.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well.
It was so good.
It was very good timing. So that means you... Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. I didn't see that one coming. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day. Unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together when she finished her work. And suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. Before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Thank you for the gift sub, Saffron. Then, what happened?
It went to orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and the lights went out. Suddenly, bolts of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
Permanent picture?
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that?
No. I was only asked about when I was attacked. It must be why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence. Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean, it's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened.
So it's true. Even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did. Especially not to Emma. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred?
So is she saying that Edgeworth was handed falsified evidence and he presented it, or
Yeah.
yeah, something like
I
that?
think so, yeah.
I guess.
That hairdo. The man is built like a chocolate chip.
Onion head.
Let me adjust volume real quick. Okay, I think that should be good. Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. Yeah, he's got that onion hair. Exactly.
His hairdo was layered.
So
It's got layers.
he's about to layer Neil here.
I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Poor Emma. Been through so much.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
2 years ago. You must have been 14. That's understandable.
It's understandable that your art would suck.
Jesus.
We had Cody in court as a witness, and he was much younger than that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll turn the game audio down just a touch.
He wasn't as traumatized, though, because he wasn't a family member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator.
And a better artist.
I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies. And find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any.
I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor?
Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police?
Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective offices in the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me.
After the Joe Dart case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor.
Lana used to be a detective? I'd better have another talk with her.
Let's see how Charlie's doing. Phoenix has been taking care of Charlie.
God bless you, Charlie.
Oh, it's yellow.
He's turning yellow!
Steel Samurai.
Don't worry, Mr. Wright. It's just food coloring.
Food color.
The Bellboy. Let's see. Oops.
I think I'm gathering at least that the environmental dialogue doesn't really change from day to day, just from case to case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can change if your partners change, though.
Yeah.
Or one of them leaves.
Yeah.
Then Nick is all alone.
Yeah.
What does Emma call him again? I don't remember. Does she just call him Mr. Wright?
I think so.
Does she?
Can't remember.
Maybe.
I would assume so, because they haven't known each other long enough for a nickname.
Right.
Nickname.
Nickname. I get it.
Oh!
A nickname? Yeah, it is.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Of course he has a nickname, silly.
Yeah. Alright,
His
let's...
nickname, his name.
Where are we
Detention
off to first?
Yeah, we'll
Check
head
in with
here.
Lana?
Yeah, I assume she must be at the detention center.
Probably. There she is.
Lana. Mr. Wright. It seems I keep causing you trouble.
Falsifying evidence. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type.
Criminals don't mind playing foul, so why should we? But, Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks.
Lana. Emma told me about you.
Oh?
About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office.
That's right.
Could you fill me in on the details? Especially about that unusual change of jobs?
I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright.
Oh, the sad music.
So sad for this girl who's just talking about how she, you know, arresting innocent people is a risk she's willing to take. Fuck you.
A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today. Not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one, 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
What am I missing? What are people laughing at?
I know you stopped, Ruby, I know you stopped counting for pass. You might as well stop for Nia as well.
Who says I stopped counting for pass?
I swear to God you said you were done, and you were just like, fuck it, I'm not keeping track anymore, you owe me $1 million.
No, that's what I said for Nia.
Is it? I could have sworn it was pass. Okay, alright, well, you did it to one of them, so I know I'm not crazy.
Pass is back on the hook.
Anyway, $10 million, Nia.
Damn, Ruby's gonna be fucking rich. She can run her family out the house and just take the whole thing for herself.
I will collect on my debts. Yeah, hope you're doing well, though.
Nia's doing great, except for the huge debt they're incurring.
Yeah. What's that, Val? What's
It
your...
might be spoilers that they're mentioning.
Hmm.
Oh, never mind.
Oh. Trauma center. I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably
I mean, I
not,
doubt
'cause
it.
Cause people trauma.
Is the story in that game still going? Did they end on a cliffhanger?
The last one was 2010. God damn.
I wonder if Trauma Center has like a niche enough audience that they might not consider it.
I mean, I certainly haven't thought of Trauma Center in a long time.
Yeah, I only know it because they made some cameos in the original Etrian Odyssey games.
The Fitness Grand
Really?
Paces
Yeah,
test
there's
is a
an interesting
multi-stage
connection.
aerobic capacity
Yeah,
test
both
that
made by
progressively
Atlas,
gets
so-
more difficult as
Okay.
it continues.
It's an Atlas game, yeah.
Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believe that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. That trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul.
Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. You're watching 2 streams and playing Toontown on 2 accounts at the same time.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Godspeed, Cat. That's it. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
HD surgery so closely.
ADHD brain goober. I understand. I am. You can't see it, but I am nodding in agreement.
Yeah, I was about to say you will sometimes watch like fucking 9 streams at once, so
And I don't regret it. I do it again.
and I'll do it again.
Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife.
Ruby's computer, however, does regret it. Trying to render all those streams at once.
It's at 360p. It's fine.
I imagine you couldn't even notice if they're that size.
Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me.
I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before.
It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gaunt cracked together.
Chief Gaunt?
He was a deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes.
Is it Gant or Gaunt? Did we ever decide on that?
Me
I
personally,
pronounce
I'm of the belief that it's gone.
I pronounce it Gant, but I have literally no idea if that's
Pick your
correct or
poison.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Just pick whatever you want. Oh, excuse me.
Damon Gaunt. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever! They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed.
Emma really idolizes her big sister.
Or at least what she used to be.
Yeah.
But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could use that experience in court, right? Gaunt's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago.
Hey, Theodore.
Hey, Theo.
Hello.
Hey Theo, hope you're doing well. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark.
Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gaunt, right?
Yes. Deputy Chief Gaunt and I shared the same office, and the same investigations.
Even at the same office?
And they were roommates.
And they were office mates.
And they were casemates.
We led a team of the best detectives on the force.
I mean, to be fair, Edgeworth and Gumshoe being partners means they're gay, so these two are probably fucking.
Yeah. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr.
There we go. I just need to fix my audio real quick.
Okay.
There we go.
It was the first time Marshall worked with his big brother. He was quite gung-ho.
Oh, did that not pick up? I don't think it did.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either.
Alright, yeah, I'm
Mike-
going through some wired headset woes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Damn.
I can hear you now.
Alright. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place.
When he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. you tell us. Damon Gaunt and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gaunt and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gaunt and myself. That's where he found me.
So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana?
It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gaunt and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
3 bodies?
A big old pile.
Prosecutor Marshall, the victim Emma who had passed out? Let's see, was that Phoenix? Yeah, or was it Lana talking?
I think it was correct. She's just like interrupting.
Okay.
Yeah, you already said the line either way, so it doesn't matter now.
And the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious.
What did you do?
To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her.
Can't blame her after all her sister must have gone through.
After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest.
Headset, please work with me
Oh
here.
no.
Okay. Okay, I think now we're good.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident?
That's right. Quite a coincidence, hmm?
I don't buy it.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident just by chance.
Okay, seen a bit, Adam. But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved.
Officer Marshall. Yes. His actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. Guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right?
Yes, the office that Damon Gaunt and I shared. The office that Mr. Gaunt now occupies by himself. The chief's office. Hey, Kobus.
Hi, Kobus.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well.
Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office. The site of the final SL9 murder.
I like how Lana's surprised pose is so much more like subdued compared to everybody else, who has a more comical, over-the-top one.
Yeah.
Fits her
Yeah.
character very well.
The, what was it? Sorry, my headset cut out for a bit. What were you saying?
I was commenting about Lana's surprise, right?
Oh, yeah, I see. You're a little tired, but otherwise fine. Mario Sunshine 120 race starting at 11 p.m. Ah, I see.
Mm.
As in, it's going to happen, or it already did happen?
Well,
I
Kobus said
think-
had, so...
Yeah, I think Cobus was streaming it this morning.
I see.
Or at least this morning my time.
Yeah.
How'd the race go?
I hope it went well.
Third, congratulations.
Yeah, third's not bad. Congrats.
Congrats.
Ooh, a PB,
Congratulations.
awesome.
You won.
Nice, by
Yeah,
7 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's always cool to get a PB while like you're in that sort of event.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No one's here today. Not even Miss Star. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. So there's probably nothing else here to look at then.
Guess not.
I don't remember there being anything else.
Kudos on the 3 voices, by the way. I can tell,
Yeah.
even looking away, which one you're voicing. You're doing
Yeah.
a good job.
Yeah, there's some good shit.
Yeah, I'm glad, because I do feel like I might be struggling a bit.
I don't think you are.
Alright,
So fancy.
prosecutor's office. Mr. Edgeworth isn't here. Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee? He took a real beating in court today. Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago. I guess we'll just have to come back later.
He leaves it unlocked when he's absent?
The game is. Oh, Wright has the key.
Yeah. Yeah, of course Wright would have the key.
You. Oh, and also you.
Yeah.
Powder Bambina.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, sera. You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus.
That is a name for that.
Personally, I think that Billy and Charlie should go on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also a very good emote.
Oh, that's
Theodore!
Yeah, this one. Very, very good emotes.
Yeehaw!
Say, where are you headed?
Yeehaw, banana.
just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one.
Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall.
Hey, Cleaver.
Hi, Cleaver.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Cleaver.
Do you mind telling us exactly what happened? Thank you.
Popeye does the objection point and accidentally just knocks somebody's head clean off with his forearms.
can imagine him like stammering his way through the objection.
Yeah.
God, and just even have all the hyphens and stammering in the word bubble.
in the splash thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cleaver. Hope you're doing well. Popeye causing a burst of wind when they point.
Your next line is Yogi.
Okay. Yeah, I can I can do that too, Cleaver. Alright, I'll just read this one as Phoenix, since I didn't do that yet.
I'm feeling kind of blah, but I'm doing better. Well, that's good.
Yeah, glad you're feeling better at least.
Yeah.
That's good.
Would you mind telling us exactly what happened?
Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so.
What do you mean, fishy?
You know, like fish. You know
Oh,
all about that, don't you, Mr. Bear?
Is there fish in that lovely picnic basket?
Yogi, we're not having fish today.
Oh,
I was really Well, that's too bad. I really had a hankering for some smoked sardines.
we always gotta ruin everything, Bobo.
Bad job, Yugi. I said Yugi. Bad job, Yugi. Different franchise.
Nah, that's it's the right franchise. He says that all the time in Brooklyn Park.
My God, I just had to imagine if Boo Boo and Yu-Gi-Oh were in the same. If they like hung out together.
Oh my god.
I believe in the heart of the cards, boo-boo!
It's time to do, Bobo. Show me the cards.
I'm about to unleash my rage.
So thank you, Theo.
Where's that damn smoked salmon?
Where's that damn fourth smoked salmon?
Alright,
It's already in Yogi's stomach.
yeah.
If you're asking about the fourth smoked salmon, I think you've had enough.
Shadow points at Yogi's belly and he's like, "Damn, not here."
Not here.
Garfield. And Tim.
There we go. Okay. Okay. These are the most.
There's so many!
Oh my
Oh
god.
no,
Y'all.
oh god.
Okay, can we maybe tone it down just a tad bit so Ruby can get through all these and then you can go back to spamming?
It's time for you to go to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo! Wait. Jimbo?
I'm not Hugh Neutron.
Close enough.
Although I do love some pie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do yours next, Cleaver.
Did you do
Some-
the Tim Allen grunt or?
Yeah, I'll do the.
I wasn't sure if you did it, but the mic just didn't pick it up, or what.
No, I didn't do it until now.
It got lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon.
Murder weapon?
You have no more points. Oh no! You spent them all.
You mean... Switchblade knife with the broken tip? There it is.
The one that I used to cut my lasagna?
Yeah, that's not blood on there. That's sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, John, it's just tomato sauce.
I'm concerned, Garfield.
That was Joe Darks, all right.
He broke the tip because John overcooked the lasagna.
Damn.
But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
Question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence?
That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he? Your brother?
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day.
The highest honor? You mean the...
King of prosecutors.
I knew it.
What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor.
Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother.
The day the SL9 incident took place. That wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal.
Interesting.
It was drizzling that morning. By nightfall, there was thunder. Can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered. The evidence locker was empty.
There was something all going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Starr was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
They?
Who are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Yeah, I think that's what she was getting upset about.
Yeah.
The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second in command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left.
Huh?
Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective.
Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out.
Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago.
So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner?
It was certainly enlightening.
There's one thing sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gann. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina.
There he goes.
There you go.
Goodbye to that lovely pan flute.
Is that what that was? I couldn't place that wind instrument.
He,
I see.
If not a pan flute, it was some kind of flute.
Yeah, a flute of some kind.
Yeah, some sort of woodwind.
some sort of instrument.
Yeah.
We got a shiny redeem.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
Alright, 20 minutes of shiny. Let me just get that set up. Like so.
20 minutes of alternate Smash Brothers skin.
Right here. Oh yeah, I also gotta switch to the other streaming window. Like, let's see, like this. There we go, and then change that. There we go. 20 minutes of shiny.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Val. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes.
Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room.
Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us.
With the chief prosecutor saying what she did, and the decision about what to do, about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statements to the media and tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together.
Let's not even mention Black Friday.
Oh boy.
Holy.
We can't beat Black Friday, I'm sorry.
Nothing can beat Black Friday.
I think festive is the word usually used for those.
I use the word chaos.
Sir? We'd like to have a look around Chief Gaunt's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits.
The chief of police is so great.
Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Question mark.
Whoa.
Well, can't say I was expecting this.
Me the fuck neither. This This is probably one of the last things I would have expected in a police department chief's office.
Where do you think he gets his BGM from? He
You
plays
know
it
what?
himself.
Yeah. Got his.
He gets it by hooking up an auxiliary cable from the final Bowser fight in Mario 64 and just plays it over the speaker. A big ass pipe.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Where am I?
It's a good question.
In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
What?
They used to call me Little Miss Bach.
In kinder? Okay.
In kindergarten.
Sure.
Oh,
Why
I
not?
missed that.
They
Emma's
used
playing.
to call her a genius until she started playing notes.
I never could remember where C was.
I never could remember where C was.
Mm-hmm.
I can find it, but it would take me a bit.
Oh, it's you two. Why is the chief prosecutor's office storing a pipe organ? It's not storing it, that's Gaunt's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his fucking organ.
I guess it's like right across from the doorway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know it.
And why is it the very first thing that you see when stepping in? Because look at the size of the fucking thing. That's
and
why it's
honestly,
the first thing you see.
And honestly, probably to get the reactions of Ruby and Adam.
Yeah.
It really brings
said-
the
he's-
room together, don't you think?
He set that pipe organ up specifically for us to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Chief Gaunt. He put that paper he was reading in his desk.
But does that
Oh,
mean Damon-
righto.
Does that mean
Sorry.
Damon Gaunt's theme is written by Damon Gaunt? Sure, why
I wrote
not?
it myself.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me.
So, righto. Have you been swimming lately?
No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately.
I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement.
Provocative statement. Oh, you mean about the forged evidence?
2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me.
So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
He also thinks he's a cowboy.
A little bit, yeah. We took it to commemorate our work together.
Something's not right with this picture.
I think it is Valyard. If that even is a necktie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah. Reasons we can. I'll talk about it in a bit.
I actually have 2 neckties. One goes horizontally.
I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Well, there's the title of the stream. That was completely unintentional, by the way.
Title drop.
I didn't even know this line would come up.
That's amazing.
I was just like, oh, there's we can take fingerprints now. That's so thus my
I
title.
can't seem to put my finger on it.
Oh, I thought you were making it like a pointing your index finger objection pun.
Nah.
That works too, actually. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
That's when they fingerprint the inside of your DS screen.
It's in the court record now.
When you're playing the DS version, when Phoenix Wright points, he's actually just trying to touch your touch screen. but he's not programmed to point toward the camera.
Yeah, he always points over that direction.
Yeah.
I can't. I know I'm not even pointing in the right direction, but I can't reach the touchscreen.
It's like Sisyphus.
Come on, please rotate the camera.
I'm stuck pointing in this direction. Bring the camera over here.
See ya, Theo.
Right.
Bye, Theo.
See ya,
Hello.
Theo. Thanks for stopping by.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh, but this office. It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Is it just me, or does Damon God look like a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist? Funny you say that. We brought up Yu-Gi-Oh earlier. We were making a joke about fucking Yogi Bear and Yu-Gi-Oh taking place in the same universe.
Either that
And
or
they
an
do.
antagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say antagonist.
something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine him playing cards, though.
Yeah.
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore.
All the same, we'd still like to have a look around.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out! I have a meeting to attend.
Super normal behavior.
Yeah.
Very normal.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
Seems that case isn't over with yet after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Gaunt denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue?
I don't want you playing my pipe organ anymore.
That's for my fingers and my fingers alone.
Did you hear how that girl treated it? She couldn't even find the C.
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office.
Well, let's look at these two again. Are they saying anything different?
Oh, true.
Let's see.
Nope.
So I cuffed loud, right? Know what he says? What are you, a moron? I'm an undercover agent.
Oh man, I hate it when that happens.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was just listening to how his friend messed up.
They make a good pair.
I know roommates. And they were a pair.
Hello, Rocket.
Hello.
Hey, Rocket. Hope you're doing well.
We just tried to go into the chief prosecutor's... No, wait, not prosecutor.
The
Police.
Chief of
Yeah.
police's office.
Police, there you go.
And he was like, no, get out.
Get out, I want to play my organ.
The hell out of here.
I want to play my massive organ that takes up 80% of the room.
Who doesn't?
Who the fuck just went live?
very menacing man. Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm totally friendly. The most friendly vibes you could ever ask for.
Yeah, definitely.
Where'd
The
we
vibes
go?
are pristine.
Alright, where do we go then? I think we've been in all the different locations, right?
You must be missing somewhere.
We can go back in here.
Always true. Hey, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting?
Here he is.
I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
Your favorite history character, Demon Gent.
Demon Gent.
From sitting so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask?
I haven't done a single character voice this entire stream, so no, we haven't.
Poor Gumshoe.
He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court.
That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. Some kind of vampire.
Yikes. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she?
Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, how handsome he is.
Those are just the rumors I try to spread around, but they don't catch on as much. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now, with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Hey, Dick, keep up the good work. Yes, sir.
Should
I don't know
grab
if that's
this?
the same policeman. I always thought it was a group.
Oh.
Should I grab that?
Well, actually, it does just say police, so I guess it could be a group.
Miscellaneous police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat.
Yes, sir.
And then my turn. You gotta take
sure.
me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir.
It seems you don't have any problems with enemies.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out.
I also gave everyone coffee.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Stark left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean...
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
Some girl.
Someone or other. I don't know.
me? It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay?
His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Yeah. He is Rocket. Yeah.
He's a nice guy. Almost as nice as God.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon.
Always fails to impress.
Yeah.
It might jog his memory.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just a run-of-the-mill businessman.
Businessman?
What made him take to serial killing?
It was his dream job.
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? So, it was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
An animal.
He's a werewolf.
Animality.
A kid walked by just then, so we killed him too, then started burying his bodies. A jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in.
Seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
So, he turned himself in.
Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
That last witness. AKA Emma. Alright, so...
So, just a bit of trivia. The thing about turning himself in is actually exclusive to the translation, so they kind of make him a bit, like, slightly... They kind of put an interesting light on him where he's kind of, like, killing in a panic and then, like, feels remorse and shit, but in the original, he was just brought in for questioning and freaked the hell out.
That's
see.
fascinating. I wonder why they changed the writing of that entirely, the motivation of that.
Yeah.
Either mistranslation or I don't know. They thought they wouldn't be good for American audiences. I don't know. I have no clue.
And there's
That's-
many
those
reasons
are-
why they changed.
Yeah.
Those are
there was-
the two reasons I can immediately think of as to why anything would be changed for a localization.
Oh my god, yeah. There was a blog post about there's a blog post that came out recently. It was like, holy shit, just what was going on in the original. Yeah, they absolutely had to change that.
Hmm.
About Joe Dark?
No. It's a line from a certain doctor in. He shows up in the next game. I can't remember if the exact scene was from that one or if it was from the fourth game.
Understood.
I see. Yeah. Also, has it really
it's,
been 20 minutes already?
It's wild to think... yeah, it probably has. It's wild to think that the translation we got of that doctor is toned down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a bit to realize that you were talking about for the shininess, and I was gonna be like, "Bro, we've been at this for like over an hour."
Oh, there we go. Okay. A certain doctor. Wonder who that could be.
We'll find out someday if you play a sequel.
Yeah.
Dr. Eggman.
Dr. Eggman, there he is!
Oh my god.
They put him in the game.
Let's, we'll present this. Toned down in English.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, yeah.
And like they go into like how the culture like he's clearly like more of it's mocking him in the original Japanese, but like that sense of humor around the subject is totally different in America, so they had to go in like they had to go with a totally different approach. It's pretty interesting, honestly.
I see.
In my opinion, it doesn't really work in the English either. They clearly were trying to, like, struggling to figure out how to make that be funny, and it didn't really land.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Cultural differences.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, hey James, hope you're well.
What the
But,
Japanese
yeah, like-
find funny isn't always what we find funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's present this switchblade. Just gonna do some last minute volume adjustment. I think that should be good now. Yeah. About this.
Hey, is that?
It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of?
What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodwin was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. It was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
Right, I forgot the sword was found.
That's it! Now I remember what that incriminated piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again.
I forgot!
This knife. It was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
That's right. I traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it, too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
No way.
No shit.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
Victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet, down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Stabbed in the back, died from punctured heart and lung. Knife tip was in the wound. Broken tip was found in the victim's body, belonged to murderer Joe Dark.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know.
Knives don't have fibers, they'll come shit.
What?
Can I ask you one more thing?
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gann.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right?
On account of all the crimes he does?
Like playing the organ badly.
Hey! Plays it amazing.
He can even find C. What the fuck is that thing?
Not only does he find C, but he finds every other note as well. C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp.
What about E sharp?
There is no E sharp.
Yeah, I know.
Myth. Mythical.
Also, I know
I
that.
don't think Gumshoe does, though.
Also,
Yeah.
I know that some of those. Also, I know that some of those are technically flat, but I find it easier to remember if it's just C sharp, D sharp. Like it's not
Yeah.
D sharp; it's like E flat. I think.
I mean, they're literally the same
Mm.
note, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
Or
Some programs I use, like FamiTracker, say like everything sharp, and then like Mixcraft will be like, this is like E flat instead of D sharp.
organs
very
are just
confusing.
metal bagpipes.
Very
Yeah.
large. Very
Yeah.
large bagpipes.
They're-
Except
They're the
sound they
univac
make
of
isn't-
bagpipes.
Here's the thing: I don't find the sound of bagpipes annoying, but I know a lot of other people do. Organs don't make nearly as annoying a sound as bagpipes do.
Bagpipes are my fucking jam.
Honestly, I like bagpipes. They're all right.
What
It's
about
where
accordions?
accordions.
What about accordions?
They're fine.
Yeah.
I've never gotten annoyed by accordions. I don't think anyone else does. Oh, except for Garfield because he hates polka. Whenever John busts out his accordion for polka, Garfield's like, "No, please, fuck off."
Mondays and polka. He hates these things.
And dogs.
Yeah.
And normal.
Yeah, it's-
And normal.
He doesn't care for many things. Honestly, that guy.
It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
That seems like an unwise thing.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh.
Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Prudent. Oh,
Surprisingly prudent.
yeah. So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Do you have anything like that?
Try showing me your attorney's badge.
I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
Hey, Gumshoe, did you know I'm a lawyer?
Hey, Gumshoe, check out this blue badger.
You show me that badge
No.
every week, pal.
Yeah.
Or rather, every other week, because we do these streams every other week.
Neil's autopsy report. Okay, what do we have? Let me see.
I know what would get him, like, motivated, but I don't know if you have anything along those lines.
Just not yet, at least.
Try a bribe.
Try a bribe. Alright, let's see. So we'll start moving along then. Nope. Still nobody here. Oh.
Yo.
Oh shit, we back in the chess room.
I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is. Looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here?
Sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh?
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep
Because-
this kind of emotion bottled up.
Because that's how the writers and designers of the game made the game.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry,
why.
Edge. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but it's nobody's fault but the people that are in charge of us, of making us.
So
Don't give
fun.
don't give him an existential crisis.
Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
This face!
Yeah.
Look at this smug son of a bitch. First last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. May not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Oh, yeah. Chief Gon asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So, you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right.
Alright, guess we can present the photo now.
Yeah, the one Emma alluded to.
Yes.
This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gaunt's office.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. Ah, I remember now.
Remember what?
That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story?
Story time.
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
Contradiction.
We love contradiction as a Phoenix Wright.
Hell yeah.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story?
Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for Emma's sake?
Very well.
He bought it!
Keep
That's a shield of all time.
Holy shit, that must have taken a while to make.
Oh,
And for the
Fancy
game
stuff.
art to draw. They have to draw every single individual. Are those teeth? What the fuck?
I don't know, it looks
Yeah.
like scales to me.
I think they're scales, but yeah.
That's where the
Scales
that's where the
inside the
mouth
mouth.
is, though.
Yeah, it's very strange.
What the
You-
fuck?
You don't have your scales in your mouth? Where do you have them?
Also, hello. Welcome
Jordan
welcome in.
and-
Hope you're doing well.
Jordan
Hello.
and Finn. I have
Jordan
no idea
Finn.
who this is.
I'm not sure. It says first time chat, but they say it's been long. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
you change your
assuming.
name?
I'm assuming they must have met like in some other community, and they were just never
Oh, maybe.
here or something. I don't know. If
But
you have
hello.
if you have any idea who this is, I'm very curious to hear. Ruby.
It does say first time chat, so
Yeah,
Oh, you're just lurking. I see.
I
Oh, you
see.
lurk-
Yeah.
you lurked here before, or you lurked there?
Lurked in in this channel?
Yeah, you said lurked there. I'm wondering where there is, because if you meant here, then
Maybe, yeah, I would maybe. Yeah, I think.
maybe
was
just a
my guess.
mistype. Maybe just a mistype. Yeah.
But yeah,
Maybe,
we're playing through Rise of the Ashes.
Hell yeah.
It's your first time you talked on this channel. Yeah.
Well then, welcome out of
Oh,
lurk
welcome.
mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever the case, welcome to the channel. Probably here instead of it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They just added an extra T.
You enjoying the jam, Saffron?
Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant.
Pikachu?
Personally, I prefer to buy legs, but
One day, he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield with way too many fucking teeth and rows of teeth.
like a shark.
Seriously, how the hell do you even open your mouth with that?
I think the better question is how
second
do you
was-
close your mouth?
Yeah.
The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other.
Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard the story before, right?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it before. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Been a while since you checked on here, but looks like a new game. We've been playing this for... Has it been a year yet?
We've been playing Ace Attorney 1 like every other week for a long time now.
Yeah. Aside from like community weeks because of Gaza strikes, or Ruby just not
But
Ruby
in
feeling
general,
like she
in
needs
general,
a break.
usually like every other Saturday.
Usually every other Saturday, yeah. Have an awesome rest of the stream. I will be back at your other stream to chat more.
Bye, Jorma.
Oh, so long.
I don't know what you're talking about. See you next
But
time, Ruby chat friend and Ruby friend.
Yeah, I assume
think
they
they
mean
mean
it like a
I
future
think they mean
stream.
like a future stream.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured they meant like another channel that she stars on, and I was curious which one.
Yeah.
Ruby's
thank you for
famous
stopping
alt
by.
channel.
My alt channel I rarely stream on.
Her alt channel where she's done exactly 2 streams, and this person never appeared once. unless they lurk there, but I wouldn't know because they didn't say anything.
Wouldn't it be
Anyway.
wild if you had? Wouldn't it be wild if you had a regular in your alt stream and yet they've never talked in your usual stream?
A regular
Yeah.
in your alt stream where again she's only done 2 streams.
I mean, yeah, English probably isn't their first language, so I understand.
No big deal.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by, though.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah.
Somehow
Also,
the way-
I did a quick check back, and yeah, we were doing case 3 back in September of last year, so yeah.
Yeah,
Case 3 in September, so
Yeah.
when
We
so
are
when
taking
at the
our
beginning
time.
of the- when at the
Yeah.
beginning of the game start.
No idea. I just remember from that. I was just able to quick find that from the image I posted about the evidence in the one part.
I will
Hmm.
go to Ruby's YouTube channel. I will go to my fucking subscriptions list and I will scroll all the fucking way down. Because R comes pretty late in the alphabet and my subscriptions are
It is funny to me that
sorted alphabetically.
Wright points out this contradiction and then they play this music for the entire.
Yeah.
Play this music.
Okay, so the first session of Ace Attorney, was it just Saffron? Because Saffron's the only guest in the thumbnail. I don't know if.
I don't
No,
think
it
so.
was-
Oh,
it's been all of us since the beginning.
I was there for the first. How do
Yeah.
y'all? To this day, I still have absolutely zero memory of like the very first fucking. What the hell?
Yeah, Saffron was just the first one to show up. Yeah, and
Also,
then,
still-
The scene.
also,
the first one that's seen
apparently-
the crime.
yeah.
Also, there's a comment on here from just a guy, Luke. We need to protect Ruby at all costs. I agree.
From what?
From the murder that I've been arrested for.
Yeah.
Okay, so original air date June 17th, 2023.
June.
Uploaded June 18th, so the day after. Which makes sense because she usually uploads every VOD of the week on Sunday, and we do these on Saturday, so
So by the time we're done, it'll easily be a year.
Right.
at least a year.
Not if we speedrun this last case.
Oh my god! Today's the 18th of May, and this was uploaded the 18th of June last year.
Yeah.
So in 1 month, this will have been uploaded a year ago.
Happy birthday,
Like,
Mr. Wright.
exactly a year.
Happy birthday, Mr. Wright.
Happy first birthday. Mr.
You're
You are way too
old.
fucking. You are way too fucking young to be an attorney.
He's the right age for a prosecutor, though.
Such a prodigy.
It's not my birthday, Your Honor, but thanks, I guess.
I miss my ability to tell date and time, Mr. Wright. Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
I didn't know
Given-
what contradictions were before then.
Given the time period of this story, I'm pretty sure he was also left without a head, but...
Oof.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Shouldn't it be the defense attorney who gets the badge about contradictions? Given how they're always pointing them out.
You know, that's an ideal world, and this sure isn't that.
The attorney's little statue thing is just their fucking finger pointing.
I mean, the defense attorney's statue is just like a $5 thing they picked up at Walmart. It's got a tennis player on it.
tennis player.
Yeah, just the original engraving on the plaque has just been sanded off.
Sanded. They can't afford that. They just used a Sharpie.
Yeah. Just a Sharpie and a sticky note.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
So did Phoenix.
That's funny.
No, he heard it before. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
They're both broken, symbolize the breaking of contradictions, defense attorney's bread and butter. Yeah.
I didn't think about it like that. Good point, Rocket Man.
If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gaunt. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gaunt. 2 years ago, the halberd was removed at Gaunt's behest, giving it its current form. Okay. I guess that's it then. Nothing else here. Oh.
He said no more knives. If you see a knife, run away from it.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Question
That's a
mark.
good question.
Do you remember who this is at this point in the story, Saffron?
My guess would be that it's Angel Star, but I don't know that for sure. Just based on like context and shit.
She always appears here.
Yeah.
Where we are.
And I can't really think of anyone else who it would be.
I see.
Let's see if you're right.
Sure.
Yep.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Nailed it.
Excuse me. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef?
Yes.
Miss Star. I guess she's out of lunches.
I just had some chicken casserole and good.
Oh, it's delicious.
You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk.
What the fuck?
Miss? Ma'am?
That's... No.
That's a hell of a leap.
Thank you, Miss Star.
If you're talking about a girl who dresses like a cow, then yeah, probably. But not an actual fucking cow.
Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago.
Everyone
I
in
see
this
the
trial.
analogy, but yeesh, yeah.
It's like how did we get here? Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence.
Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness?
The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Star's hatred toward Lana.
What?
It all dates back to 2 years ago.
I don't get her roast beef analogy.
Yeah,
You wouldn't.
Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days are steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going through hell.
mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, someone took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Lana Skye. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course they were led by that legendary duo. Lana. Chief Gaunt.
West of...
West
That
of
was
the,
it.
Yeah.
Sounds
that
right,
was it.
yeah. Real, what was it? Rawhide Kobayashi type character.
We're all west of the hours.
I love the. It just reminding me of the fact that Clay from Pokemon is supposed to be a Westaboo from Japan.
That's great.
That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items are kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
She was being used?
Damon Gaunt and Lana Skye. Gaunt led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gaunt's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence? I mean, some of them want to use you.
Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence.
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Starr. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. How did she have to turn so cold after that?
Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gaunt's powerful influence. Chief. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know. One thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change.
At last. Finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Alright, where are we to head next then? I haven't been to the kitchen center in a bit. Let's see. New here. Oh, we can head back here.
Found it. Hey there, Gumshoe.
Go ahead, Saffron.
Oh, you're back.
You're still here?
I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
That's not.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there.
There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Anything we have to present, perhaps?
Doesn't seem to be anything right now. I don't think we really have anything.
Is there somewhere else we gotta go then? I wonder.
Mayhaps.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, you do?
I do. Remember when we were in Edgeworth's office and he like crumpled up
Oh.
a paper or whatever?
Oh,
yes.
yeah, that's right.
We never followed up on that.
Yeah, alright. We'll head back there then.
We gotta go through this this labyrinth of menus first.
Yeah. Oh, good God.
Wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Wait to see what this is gonna be like.
Jet made the same mistake. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground!
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's crawling. Yeah. Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet.
He didn't even look.
Oh man, poor Gumshoe.
What? Letter of...
I mean, Gumshoe's built like a brick shit house. He can take it.
If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says, letter of resignation.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
And in this position, Edgeworth resigned. Hey, Wish.
Hello, Wish.
Hey, Wish.
Hope you're doing well.
For once you didn't join in at a cursed moment.
Yeah.
You joined just in time to see Edgeworth quit.
Yeah.
I mean, Gumshoe did just jump off the balcony, so it is kind of cursed.
That's
but-
somewhat cursed.
I think you've read this one yet.
And no one else should forgive me either.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. Wonder if I can use it for anything. Edgeworth's
Confront him.
discarded letter of resignation. He's serious.
Of course you can use it for something. You can show it to the person in charge and then have him taken off the team.
Alright, let's see.
Oh yeah, I forgot we can do this to items.
That's a pretty short letter, it looks like.
It just says, I fucking resign.
That's it, I quit. Goodbye.
Due to recent events, I hereby announce my resignation as public prosecutor.
You really wrote a resignation letter.
Wow. Even when resigning, Mr. Edgeworth is cool and concise.
The letter reads as follows, just walks away.
Still, it wasn't his fault.
He somehow managed to write an animated emote in there.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he signed it email.
Someone has to be held responsible. That's how it is in the grown-up world.
Yeah, but that responsibility means nothing if he just quits.
Well, not everyone sees it that way.
To truly take responsibility, you should have to work the rest of your life for no pay.
That's one tough grown-up world there. And there's the back of the note. There's nothing here.
You gotta hold it over a candle to get the invisible ink to show.
I was just about to say there's probably some invisible ink there. Great minds think alike.
Get the lemon juice.
The lemon juice.
Mm.
Lemon juice.
Yeah.
Isn't
What?
that common? Isn't that a common way people write invisible ink stuff?
I've literally never
reveal
heard
it.
that before in my life.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Alright, Let's see, where can we go then?
You were just talking to Gumshoe before we went here.
That is true. Are we... Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Edgeworth's
earlier.
discarded letter of resignation. He's serious.
I was thinking earlier. We don't have an item like that, but the thing that would motivate Gumshoe is something about Edgeworth, because he cares about Edgeworth a whole lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, he cares about his boyfriend.
that makes
Two
sense.
boyfriends? God damn, Edgeworth saves him for the
Remember
rest of us.
Remember the three. Remember the three of them are in a polycule. I don't know if Gumshoe and Phoenix Wright are dating, but Edgeworth's definitely dating both of them.
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious!
Dude, did you read the description of this item in the fucking inventory? He's serious.
Is he ever not serious?
It literally says in words, he's serious.
I can't believe they pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. We betrayed him.
Detective,
At first I thought he was ice cold, but then I realized, damn, he's hot.
That's it. I made up my mind.
but
Here, take my ID card.
we can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, friends.
Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
Corn said.
So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
Alright, Detective. Thank you. Anything else to say?
That was a very, very good, angry Gumshoe voice.
Yeah.
Can we look at that? Can we look at that card?
Oh yeah, let's take a look at it. Gumshoe's ID.
There he is.
There he is.
The photos in 4K, the important part.
And his name is all blurry.
Yeah.
Apart from the words police department, the Overwatch symbol, the picture is the only thing that's in 4K here, and then everything else is like 144p.
Detective Gumshoe isn't very photogenic, is he?
What the hell?
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck?
Whatever you do, just don't say that to his face.
Look,
We're
his eyes
right
are half
in
shut.
front of him!
He's eepy.
He's EP.
Mad respect to Gumshoe for wearing all that getup even in the middle of summer.
You had to wake up fucking supremely early just to get to the DMV.
He's a man on a mission.
To get his photo taken for his ID card.
Yeah, his mouth is half open.
It is absolutely not. It is very much shut.
Hey! Each of his shirt buttons is off a notch.
He's got the narrow end of his tie in front. I think this goes beyond being a photogenic issue.
He was rushed that day, okay?
Look, it was hard finding all my clothing on Mr. Edgeworth's floor.
Oh, black screen.
Here goes, Mr. Wright.
We're in.
The organ.
It's just playing itself.
We're in. Anyone finds us now.
Detective Gumshoe's a goner.
If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out.
Eek!
Ah!
What?
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
Why?
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card?
Gumshoe's
okay.
ID
Oh,
crushed
shit.
and rendered unusable in pocket.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, don't do that to my card!
I'm pretty sure that rendered unusable is new. I don't think that was in the original.
Yeah.
The crushed part isn't new.
I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out.
I've got a bad feeling about this. That desk on the other side of the room. Is that your sister's?
No, I don't have a sister.
Could have just given it back. Could have just given it back to him, but that just wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Gumshoe's
Unfortunately,
never
Gumshoe,
lucky.
you're never lucky. No, no. What are you talking about? He gets lucky with Edgeworth all the time. We just established that it was hard to find his clothes on Edgeworth's floor.
I mean, you call it get lucky, but Edgeworth keeps talking about cutting his salary when Gumshoe isn't doing well enough in bed either, so...
Yes. That's where I was waiting for Lana. That day, 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see.
So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant. And the cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
What game do you think you're in, Mr. Wright?
I'm over here now.
How do you keep teleporting?
Can I ask you something?
Chaos control, buddy.
Sure.
Omae wa shinderu, but pal. I don't know how to say that. That's the best I can say that from memory.
We got the intent at least.
Yeah.
Ome wa motion there, pal.
Yeah.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scene. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be... No. Nope, no, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Alright, then.
Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy!
Huh? What is it?
When someone tells you, don't worry about it, it's supposed to stop bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you?
You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief
I think
Gant.
he's big and orange.
So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings, yet.
There you go, ignoring me again.
Let's examine. What is this? It's knight armor.
Yeah.
This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons?
There's no way Gant can fit in that thing. It's huge.
It's like a foot too short for him. Sure is, pal. Chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room?
What? You mean we're paying for this?
You're not.
That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
You don't have any taxes to pay.
Not yet.
Just be careful of what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak.
I don't think he'd fit in there.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be.
Emma's
Says
gonna,
atta girl.
Emma's gonna grow up to evade taxes.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
gonna-
Emma's gonna add a tax evasion pride flag pinned.
Tax evasion pride flag. She's gonna become good friends with Yoshi.
Yeah.
Internet boy.
Yeah.
You can see pretty far from 15 stories up.
Wait, who?
Internet boy.
Again, who? Yeah, you can keep saying that. I'm still gonna ask who.
The
I
boy who
will,
committed tax evasion.
I
Yeah.
will grab the link so you are in the loop.
Is this someone from Ace
A video
Attorney that I
game.
forgot about, or?
A video game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
Where's this?
At first, the chief wanted to use stained glass for this window.
Also, apparently there was an Emma line I couldn't read because the game skipped over it.
Oh.
Really? Why didn't he?
They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh.
Stained glass or not, it's a huge window. Yeah, that's the game.
See, can I try to read it again? Let's see.
You could.
If you were to drop
Okay.
that suit of armor from here,
That's all she said.
This
Only-
looks really cute, and like
Yeah,
the
it
art
was
style
really
looks
cute.
really nice and stuff. And I'm assuming this was made just to add to the fucking tax fraud memes with like Yoshi and whatever, but with
Yeah, it's-
original characters and stuff. And
Yeah,
If that's- if this
such
is
a
supposed
cute
to
and
be-
normal game.
if this is supposed to be like a shit post type of game, then this is a really well made one.
I played it. It's a lot of fun.
Wild.
I need to play it at some point.
It has a sequel actually, which is a roguelike. It's a different
Yeah.
genre.
Huh.
A roguelike.
This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue.
Okay. You say so.
Just smile and nod, Phoenix.
it looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it.
Seven-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Do
Shit,
you?
Is it Von Karma's credit number? his bank number?
Yeah, it's just got 3 extra zeros at the front.
Input number, I guess.
Well, I'd say not yet. I'd say keep looking around.
Yeah, cause... Yeah, but we
You-
still got more to see.
Yeah, I don't know if you still get to look around.
Oh yeah, good point.
That's fair, yeah.
This might be point of no return.
I'm not sure what will happen if we enter the wrong code. I better wait until I find something more definite.
7-digit number. Didn't we see one of those somewhere?
How about we try entering my birth date?
You jumped to birth date first, not phone number?
Wow! Look at the size of Chief Gant's desk.
Speaking of that, we were here earlier.
Oh, it's you two.
Chief Gant! He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like a list of evidence.
A list of evidence?
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here.
Hold on, Detective. What did you just say?
I said, I wonder what...
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long?
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
A half-sized list of evidence.
List of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so. List of evidence in the SL9 incident. Was ripped in half, so this part is all I've got. We found this inside the drawer. List of evidence from the SL9 incident.
Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of that list.
What would this list be doing here? You better look a little more into this list.
And it's so funny that they jump to the conclusion that that's two halves of one list, not that there's two copies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of expected like a line of like, hey, the evidence on this list is different from the other one.
Oh. I wonder what this is. Looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here.
Scrapped Wii Remote silhouette.
Please do not flail around in your environment.
Do not
God.
fucking stab other people with the Wii Remote.
The dagger. Hold the Wiimote tightly in your fist and bring it forcefully down on your opponent.
Allow adequate room around you during gameplay.
This is the photo they used when they proposed adding the Wii safety remote guy to Smash.
This is no. This is taken directly from WarioWare Smooth Moves.
Oh my god.
What is it? Did you find something?
I can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it for now. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright?
I better not forget about this picture.
It's rapid eye movement, like when you're sipping.
No, everyone keeps saying that Gant is hiding something. Maybe he was just doodling on the back of an evidence sheet.
Alright, let's look at the organ, I guess.
The chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Don't take that out of context.
Yeah, phrasing, sir.
Occasionally we hear him playing it from the criminal affairs department.
That's on the 2nd floor. This is the 15th floor of an entirely different building.
When a detective screws up, the chief calls them to his office and makes them listen to the organ for hours.
What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul.
Not all music.
After that,
Try
the
listening to
detective can't
the
hear it.
Try listening to the Sonic 3 Invincibility music for an hour on loop. You sure as shit won't be feeling soothed after that.
Or the running out of air song.
yeah, the drumming theme.
After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in their ears.
You'd have to redesign. You kind of have to like recreate the droning theme so that it's actually like designed to loop. Because the actual drowning jingle is not fucking suited for that at all. But
That's
yeah.
true.
This is not a universe where Crazy Bus exists.
Thank God.
That's a bit of a niche thing. I'm surprised. I mean, I can imagine Ruby knows that because she's a fucking meme board, but I didn't think Glow knew about it.
Crazy Bus pipe organ cover when?
God. God.
So it's an instrument of punishment. Literally.
But aren't the chief's ears affected?
He never listens to anyone anyway.
That's beside the point.
This was taken on that day 2 years ago.
The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma.
After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. But he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later.
Gee, you think?
These shelves are mostly empty.
Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf.
Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park.
Aw, she didn't take that with her. That's sad.
Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside.
Sir?
This is the 15th floor.
Gumshoe, are you okay?
I know, I was just saying.
You were joking when we said we saw him falling out from the. We saw him fall past Edward's
Everybody
window
do
earlier,
the
but
flop.
You called the call to the phone, Al.
Saying what?
Ever since making detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that. It's a real fucked up job.
Note to self. Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams.
not the note you should be taking at this point.
So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired.
Don't say that.
This was Lana's desk. Sure is tidy.
Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner.
There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here?
No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of.
Does he keep it in memory of her, or in memory of the crime?
I mean, she's still
Memories.
alive, so it'd kind of be weird if it was in memory of her.
In memory of her, like, working with him.
Yeah.
Just
Her career maybe, yeah, but not like her herself.
Her career, sure.
you know, memories of the crime.
Yeah.
Just thinking back to that time that a guy got stabbed in your office.
Yeah.
Memories.
Oh man, remember that case? Those were the days.
Yeah, I think so, Ruby.
Yeah, we've checked everything on this side. And we've checked everything else on this screen too, besides the safe. Oh, hold on.
Oh, almost missed that.
This mark looks like some kind of flower.
Where it is, it's designed after the insignia on the prosecutor's badge.
Prosecutor's badge?
Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar.
What? They have badges too?
The design's supposed to portray the severity of the punishment system.
Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful.
But Mr. Edgeworth never wears a badge.
That's because he's a sharp dresser. A badge like that wouldn't go too well with his outfit.
So,
Oh, but
so sharp dressers don't need to wear badges?
I guess everyone just kind of lets it slide.
I don't see how that's supposed to signify severe punishment.
Punishment for everyone except Edgeworth.
Alright, now I think that's everything on this screen.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't see anything else.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's check the safe.
Ripe with intrigue.
Let's check the safe just to be safe. Ha, ha, ha.
Input number.
Do you know what it is?
I have a hunch.
Oh, I know. You want to try my birth? It's...
No, don't cut him off. I want to know. Put it on the wiki.
Yeah, but...
Put it on
Oh,
the
fuck,
wiki.
I wonder if...
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Now we can do it. Okay.
What will she type?
You know, let's
Ruby-
just do a column and orderly method. Start with 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Ruby at the keypad, what will she type?
1, 1, 1. 1.
Ha ha ha! 1!
I have to do that at least once with every keypad I encounter.
At least once.
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright, let's think. 7 digits.
Can you court record?
Not from this screen.
Ah, dang.
Oh. Okay, so I checked, and apparently the age system in I learned something new. Apparently the age system in Ace Attorney, the ages listed in the court profiles, don't actually give the age at the exact, like, on the date of the that it's happening. It gives the age at the end of the year.
It's bizarre.
Huh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, can't say I've heard of it working like that before.
That's very unintuitive.
Yeah. Is it like so it's like a year behind then? Or a year ahead rather?
Well, it depends on
So-
like, where that person's birthday is in the
Yeah.
year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it gives the example that Emma says that she's going on 16, but it lists her age as 16, so they just kind of based on how
Oh.
the other birthdays have been presented, it's concluded that it's saying that like Emma's age at the end of this year that this case is taking place is going to be 16.
Okay.
Would that mean that all or only some of the people we're meeting are 1 year younger than their listed age?
I mean, presumably some of them, unless it's like case 4 where it's at the absolute end of the year and there's like two days of birthdays and everyone's probably had theirs.
Okay.
Alright, did we
Anyway, this might be tricky to figure out if you can't look at your court record.
Yeah.
I guess you could just click guess, and then you can access your court record after you guess.
Yeah, it doesn't let you. Yeah, you can't even press escape on the screen either. You're locked in until you enter something.
Oh shit.
Tony, watch out for the bombs if you don't get it right.
Keep talking and nobody explodes type moment.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Something I gotta play at some point.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think it'd be
That's
fun.
That's gonna be an experience. It'll be fun, but it'll be really like anxiety inducing probably because you're at risk of exploding. And the bomb goes off and it's loud.
Let's see here. You know what I remember?
What's that?
I remember. You remember that one ID card that was a bunch of sevens?
I do. The one at the
do
top of the
remember
list,
that.
right?
Did we ever establish who that belonged to?
I think that's still a blank space in your evidence.
Try it.
Like it was the only thing that didn't have a name.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, it was
Seven?
just
Seven.
just a bunch of sevens.
7, 7, 7.
Holy fucking shit! It worked.
Gaming.
There you have it.
God damn.
Bingo.
Check the court record and see if you're right about the card.
Yeah, it was on the. Let's see. Yeah, it was on
That
the
one.
ID card record. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yo.
It's all sevens.
Worst passcode ever.
Yeah.
It's
It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Second
5, 6,
worst
7.
passcode
That's
ever.
amazing. I have the same combination on my luggage. If you get that reference, you get a cookie.
Hell yeah.
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal?
Person from the future.
777-7777. The final ID card number on that record.
Actually, it's the first one.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean 777777777? That ID number?
I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
It's a good idea.
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's a
A shot from a broken cup.
I wonder what that goes to.
It's the last piece.
This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before?
There it is. It's the 4th Chaos Emerald.
There's something else in here too.
What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth.
High five.
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
Oh, gumshoe.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just...
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now.
a piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shard from the cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Your thick, thick neck.
Your fridge neck.
Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective.
Let's go into our court record. Yeah, I guess we can. We can show him the jar then.
Handprint will be trickier, but at least you got this nailed down.
Yeah. I have a feeling, though. But let's do this one first.
Unstable jar. I like the name.
Yeah. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days.
It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found?
You mean this one that was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Shows what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Goes.
Spin.
Spin.
Alright, let's
It's
see.
jigsaw puzzle time.
Yeah. I think...
There you go.
Yeah, combine. Oh, not that
Oh,
side. Okay. I can't rotate the, I can't rotate this, the whole
No,
pot.
the pot's in the right place already.
Yeah.
Somehow that's the right position.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hooray!
There! Fits like a charm. That, of course, means... Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But...
Hey guys, get a load of this!
what is it?
This piece he just attached. It's different from the others.
What?
Is it? There's a reddish line on it. Reddish line? That's blood.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe?
To prevent you from completing the jar and completing the evidence?
Exactly.
Final
You may
fragment.
never know.
Alright, and then... and I'm guessing, yeah, this is the hunch I had.
I can't believe Officer Marshall would do something like that.
Do you know Officer Marshall?
Of course I do. He was like a mentor. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus.
Really?
He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles.
Note to self. Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus.
Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to trade places with him. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, so it wasn't that.
It was not, but we got some fun dialogue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the important part.
Let's see, what else do we have then that could be connected to it?
You were on the right track.
With the fingerprints?
Yeah.
So I just need to find something else
Well, the only other thing I can think of that's like hand-shaped is this rubber glove.
That might be it. I don't know. I'm just.
It's
I'm just
it's
taking a
also
guess.
SL9 evidence, so
Yep.
let's go with this.
Try it. Try it.
If I'm fired, I won't be able to give you any information. So that's why I have to get it all out of my system now. You understand, don't you?
Don't be so negative, Detective. We do want you to share your information, though.
Oh, who am I fooling? I've never had anything useful to share to begin with.
Got to stay positive.
Okay, so it wasn't that either.
Okie dokie then.
Is it the completed jar? I don't know. I mean, it's different now. Doesn't hurt to present. There's no penalty for it.
You presented your last piece of evidence, pal. I feel a lot better now that this jar is complete.
But it only raises another question. What was a piece of it doing in the chief's safe?
More importantly, why wasn't there any money in there? Isn't that what safes are for, anyway?
I have a feeling that the outcome of tomorrow's trial just might hinge on this. Okay, so it also wasn't that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you just present that?
We presented it to get, but she thought it maybe since it was complete, it would be different.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She presented it when it was complete.
We only completed it
think.
just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
one we
know.
presented earlier was the unfinished jar.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
We
it
built
didn't have the last fragment on it.
That's what got him to agree to let us hang on to the fragment.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you presented it after we completed, or yeah, after you completed it, but I guess not. Never mind then.
What else do we have then? 'Cause... No.
Why are you lingering on the blue magic?
No.
No.
It's like handprint. Yeah, because there's a handprint on it. No, that's
Oh, that's true. There is a handprint on that.
yeah. It is a little hard to notice compared to
definitely
everything
fair.
else.
Just because you can't easily see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Just the absolute dread I could hear in your voice.
Yeah, it's like, no, they're not gonna make me present this thing again. They wouldn't.
You really think that it's not going to be you're going to have to present it like 5 times in a row? It's going to be the last piece of evidence this whole thing hinges on?
Can't be. What else is it then? I wish I could look at it again. Well, I guess I can if I examine, right?
Maybe.
No.
It was a piece of
No.
brown cloth with a
Yeah.
handprint on it.
Yeah.
I wonder why that didn't get added to our inventory.
Because Gumshoe
You
was
gotta
like, I
convince
can't.
me first, pal.
Yeah, Gumshoe's like, I can't let you take that unless you convince me it's related to this case,
Yeah.
or it's important in some way.
Oh, okay. Oh, and that's
then we'll
what
add
we're
it.
doing now.
Yeah, that's right.
And so far we are... Well, I'm not sure. how to, or what in my court record is connected to it. Yeah, because it's not evident right away like the jar was.
I think it might be on that set of evidence though.
This one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You were on the right track with your first guess with that that handprint fingerprint thing.
Yeah, you already said that, Quill.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The only thing I can think of is maybe the locker door, but if it's somewhere on this menu, then it's not. That's not on here.
If we try presenting this, let's see what happens.
Yeah,
I
it
need to
might
be-
be that. I don't know.
I need to be on the present screen, of course.
Oh, right.
I thought you were.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Let's try presenting the fingerprinting set. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this.
Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, Detective.
All right, go to town. Sheesh.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking your hand out like that?
Go ahead, take my fingerprint.
That's not how the set
yours.
kit works. That's not how the kit works.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh?
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe.
Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right?
Yes, the one with the handprint.
Sheesh, where's the sense of humor?
It's dead.
I left it in the safe.
Yeah, I got left in
Killed
the
you.
safe.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once it's been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times.
Wow, Phoenix.
Alright, let's get this over with. Just...
Which fingy? Which fingy do you want?
We'll test this one. Yeah, just sprinkle it on.
The stream title comes up again. I just can't put my finger on it.
Now it's actually relevant to what I was thinking of earlier.
Yeah.
All comes full circle.
I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Good thing they have 5 of them.
Yeah.
Alright, which one left
If
the
you count-
strongest impression?
If you count thumbs as fingers, which you honestly should.
Still have prints at least.
Yeah,
We'll try these two.
sure.
Is the middle finger usually called the ring finger?
No, the
No.
ring finger is
Middle
one
finger.
side over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the one between the fuck you finger and the pinky finger.
Okay. Yeah, there's... Never did understand the different names for each finger.
It's just middle finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only reason the ring finger is called the ring finger is because, I think literally the only thing that it's used for is when you get married. That's the finger that you put a ring on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, that's a
That's
pretty good
way,
print.
way sharper
damn
than
good
just,
print.
like third finger or fourth finger.
Yeah. We need to...
I think it's like the only. I think it's like the only
This
name
is
that has, and the only thing that it's used for.
Yeah.
There we go, we cleaned it up a little bit.
Nice.
Alright, let's find a match. It's not Damon Gant.
Okay.
Let's look through...
Oh.
Emma Sky?
Oh,
Huh.
Yeah, that looks pretty close.
Oh my god.
Hey, Miss Guy, why are you in Chief Gaunt's locker?
Holy shit.
No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
He doesn't know.
Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh. That's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Psst, hey, you, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe?
Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now.
Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Folded and added to the court record. Evidence for something, but what? Bears Emma Sky's prints.
Well, was I any help?
Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we're able to get some hard evidence.
Now, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat?
Eek!
Chief Gant!
We didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole.
What?
Just then I thought of a certain detective.
Did you meet me, sir?
Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat.
Me, sir?
Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore.
But, sir...
Now get out.
Yes, sir!
We'll be on our way too then.
Wait, you, the one with the spiky hair.
No,
Without.
Oh, without the I misread that. The one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go.
Mr. Wright!
I ain't going anywhere. Never mind, I am.
look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits.
Thanks, Gumshoe.
No, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Alright, see you in a bit.
Let's see you.
After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so, because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name?
Yep, there he is, first choice.
What's he name?
What is he name?
Well, Miss Sky,
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Board of inquiry for what you did. There we go. It's a better reading, I think. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
I think both ways are a legitimate way to say that word, but I've never heard the other pronunciation used for that phrase, oddly enough.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
Me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Well, yes, you, but also one other. Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words.
Oh. Right, have a good night, Rocket. Thanks for coming in.
Good night.
Night-night.
Have a good sleep.
Sleep sweet.
Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case.
Alright, what's our evidence? well, I guess this, right? 'Cause it does say it was ripped in half. There's no
That might
clear,
be it.
there's no clear sign of damage though. It just looks like a regular piece of paper.
Cut in half, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's too clean to be ripped in half.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the worst you can say is no.
Yeah. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office.
That's not where you found it, but okay.
That's yeah. That was literally in the desk. Oh. I guess does it not matter what you present?
I guess it couldn't be any of those three.
I guess it's related.
Let's see what happens.
This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident.
And you presented a list of that. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I see. Okay. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
The murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken. And I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body.
Murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That would be Edgeworth's knife?
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand?
Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
Miss Starr seeing her, like, stab a body is an interesting twist, in my opinion. Instead of stabbing, like, a living person.
Yeah.
It does give the picture a new meaning now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello!
Back.
Thank you.
Should we fill you in?
Sure, but take me to dinner first. I'm so sorry. That was terrible. Yeah, go ahead.
We discovered that Lana has been like claiming guilt for this murder because she's afraid of Chief Gaunt and like his power over her, kind of. And when Angel Star saw Lana plunge a knife into Goodman, that was when Goodman was already dead. Like he was already a corpse at that time, and she was taking out one knife and putting in another one.
Yeah.
I see.
So try to guess who actually killed Detective Goodman.
Pretty sure it was Edgeworth.
Oh, I don't know. Jake Marshall.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I had the feeling that. Actually, I had the feeling that she was lying about it to protect Emma or something.
Evidently not. Apparently, it was just because she has to follow orders.
Evidently, how high you get it?
Evidently.
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 But yeah, she got a call that like you'll find the body in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Okay.
She had to follow orders.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Because he's got like dirt on him or whatever. Got dirt on her or something?
Do I get any more guesses, or is that the only one?
Nope. Last guess. We have to convict Jake now.
Last and only guess. If you got it wrong, you're fired. Sorry,
It's like
gang, but I'm
gumshoe.
exhausted, so I'm heading to sleep. Okay, you're probably already gone. I just barely got back, so I don't know how long ago that message was sent, but good night, Rocket.
That was a little while ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know, Angel Star. I don't know.
Well, who else would Lana have to protect?
Aside from Emma, I'm trying to think. Probably not Gant himself or Gaunt himself, I wouldn't think.
Well, protect isn't the right word, right? She said that herself.
Right. Right, she had to follow orders.
Yeah.
And
So it would be Gaunt? I don't fucking know. Listen, I just wanted to fucking get some water and pizza.
Yeah, I was trying to fill him in on what he missed. I wasn't trying to give him the quiz.
No. Can't. No. There can't be anything shady about him.
Alright,
Surely.
I'm gonna assume I'm right then, so let's continue.
He's so friendly.
He
So
asked if
friendly.
you've been swimming.
He's so friendly and big and orange. Like
Oh.
Donald Trump.
Oh fuck, you're right.
No, we said friendly, remember?
yeah,
Damon Kahn is Donald Trump confirmed. Well, if you there was a episode of Saturday Night Live a few years ago where Donald Trump hosted, and according to him, he said during that segment that he's, and I quote, a nice guy, and of course he has to be right about that, right?
Yeah, you can't just lie on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Like that.
it took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I did never want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
She sure turns away from you a
She
lot.
has lovely hair.
Yeah.
So, you hid Dark's knife?
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened, and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
when she turned back around, I was kind of hoping that she would turn in the direction that she was already going, so she'd do a full 360.
Spin
I
around.
don't know why, but that would have just been so funny to me.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Then you could take all the frames and make her do a spin.
Yes, exactly. Just like Maya.
God, oh, yeah, I don't have the Maya spin emote.
I mean, you could probably take the one of her facing
There it
to
is.
the right and just mirror it. Yeah, that one.
Hell yeah.
You could probably
Oh,
just
yeah.
take the one of her facing to the right and mirror it so she's looking to the left.
True, you could.
True.
That would it would mean that some of the things that she's wearing on a specific side of her get like, flipped around. But if you make the GIF spin fast enough, I don't think anybody's gonna care.
You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident.
But Lana's innocence.
What, like this?
Someone
Actually
made this.
What?
Then again, I guess it wouldn't surprise me. This is a
Incredible.
pretty old game, so.
Yeah.
In underrelated gifs, it's just her looking at you and blinking, and it says "Go off, sis."
Go off, sis.
Coping. These
Oh,
related
yeah.
gifs are so good.
Be careful of potential spoilers in the related gifs.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not seeing anything that could be potentially a spoiler.
I do.
Do you?
Yep.
Maybe we have different sets of related gifs. Maybe it just randomly picks some.
Oh, that's true. That could be.
Yeah.
It's like YouTube. You don't always get the exact same recommended.
I was trying
videos
to just
every
link the
time.
one GIF, but oh well.
Yeah.
You did, and like I'm seeing it now, but there's related gifs on the side. Because the thing is, like, for some reason because usually when I hover over the thing, it'll appear because I have FFZ. But I had to click the link, so. Anyway, moving on.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
Oh, fuck yeah, they're back.
The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered.
All right, let me turn the fucking screen share up so I can listen to the Jake Marshall thing.
I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help.
Okay, yeah, that is definitely not a pan flute. That's like, I forget the exact name of it, but it's the kind of flute that you usually hear in like Western music.
It's coming up, I
or
think.
like Wild West music. I mean,
Isn't it? Is it coming up right
I
now?
think. Almost. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Maybe that's just a type of whistle or something.
He was
I'm
the only
bad
other...
with instruments.
I don't know instruments either.
I know some.
They're all they all make noises. It makes no difference to me.
And ADH people do love sounds, don't they?
He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He had already stolen the ID card. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room?
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lena...
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright. Both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lena's demons. We've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer? And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago.
In the final trial segment.
Is it really?
Yep, this is the third. They can't do trials more than 3 days in this universe.
Oh, I see.
This is actually this may be a bit of foreshadowing, but just due to the nature of how cases are structured, basically beyond the first game, cases are just basically just 2 days. They rarely go into a third day.
Also, yeah, there it is. Final day, trial former.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that part, Saffron.
I could have sworn there was a time where they like extended it to a 4th day or something, but I could be wrong.
It says day 4 because like this is the 4th day of our case, but on day 1 we didn't have a trial, so like
Yeah, that might have been it.
Okay.
Also, I just wanted to point out something.
What's that?
up?
Yeah, okay. Remember this this picture we saw earlier?
I see it.
Yeah, and what's that behind Marshall there?
It was like an unstable jar.
It's
yeah.
like a wall.
Yeah, like a wall. Yeah. The same one here.
That's the one.
Except without the blood.
Yeah. I have a feeling Phoenix was right. That is going to come up later.
Yeah. Probably.
Alright. So what are we thinking? Do we want to wrap up there?
Yeah, we do.
Might do it, yeah.
It has been about 3 hours now, so
Well, that's the best like pausing point because you're gonna do the trial.
that is true.
It did say to be continued, and now we're on the last day. So
Right.
The final day.
The final day.
dawn of the
24 hours
final
remain.
Yeah.
I have something fun to share.
What?
Oh.
You know how you guys know about Metopia
Yeah.
I know of it, yeah.
and how like people make their own like custom Miis on that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I found there's a Lana Sky Mii, and the one and
Nice.
only Lana Sky Mii is of her back. I linked it in chat.
Oh my god.
It's just her back sprite.
Oh, that's incredible.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
From this author code, like, oh my god. They made the fucking guy from the 1984 calendar meme.
Oh yeah, there's
Plankton.
related stuff down here.
Yeah.
Baby Grinch and the regular Grinch. Baby Grinch from the live-action movie, and then regular Grinch from the Dr. Seuss book.
The
Fucking Madame
Mepedia.
Brutal from Mario Odyssey. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Mepedia me creating scene is wild.
Bernie from
Yeah.
Sesame Street. Yeah, the oh Jesus Christ, that is one freaky looking Mo from Simpsons. Yeah, like from what I've seen, the meat editor in Metopia seems a lot more robust and flexible and stuff than the standard console me maker.
Yeah, they added like
Oh.
makeup, and this is all
Which
made in
just
makeup.
makes me
Yeah.
wonder why the fuck all this stuff isn't in the regular system we maker. Curb
Oh,
butt. Nice.
hell yes.
Fucking Kirby with all caked up on a Tuesday afternoon.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Oh my god, Wendy Old.
Yeah.
Wendy Oldbag.
There she is,
Right
all
at
wrinkled up.
Waldorf from Muppets. Oh my god. That is incredible.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
let me
I
play
just
my.
thought it was very funny that you can only see her hair in her sprite. That's a good gag.
Yeah.
creator.
Fire up
Yeah.
my ending
Anywho.
playlist.
What song are you playing?
Just Twin Leaf Town.
Gotcha.
2 of
I,
them.
I still need to fill out my fill out this playlist a bit more. Yeah, I'll have plenty of time to do that tomorrow.
Yeah. I think I know I requested one song a while ago, and then I think a few days later I requested like 5 more.
Yeah, we've got
Well,
got requests to go through.
good
Yeah.
investigation today.
Yeah,
Folks.
Yeah.
we've got a trial for next time.
You cracked into a safe easily. First guess.
Yeah,
You got Detective Gumshoe fired.
yeah.
Now we can jump out of that window.
Everybody
Right
does the
above-
flop.
Right above Edgeworth's window.
Yeah.
See, I think I'll wrap up for now.
It's
for
so
tonight.
strange to me that like Phoenix Wright's distraction bluff was like prophetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to do it for tonight.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'll probably
Yeah.
just end stream instead of raiding out.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed.
Yeah.
And
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And thanks for having us on.
thanks for being
Yeah.
on.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for allowing us to be on.
Yeah, I'll be back next week on Monday. Gonna play through more of the Pokemon Scarlet DLC.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've got
And Tuesday, Superstar Saga, baby!
Hell yeah.
Oh, I've got a Monday thing too, actually.
yeah. What are you up to?
Prenia is pulling me onto his Bug Fables stream early in the day,
Oh
like-
yeah,
noon my time.
Playing those Fug Bables.
Fun
yeah.
Fables.
Fug.
Fug Bables.
I'll leave a shout out here.
Cool.
The Tower of Babel.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, take care. Have a good
too.
time of day wherever you are in the world,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what time it might be.
Have a good Sunday and
Yeah.
see you on Monday.
Unless you're in GMT plus 11, in which case, fuck you.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Damn, Saffron.
Brutal.
What do you have against GMT plus 11? Which time zone is that, by the way?
I don't even know. I think it's in the ocean.
If you live in the ocean, fuck you.
There's so many water Pokemon that are just totally insulted right now.
How do they get internet underwater?
Aquaman watching this stream.
Hey, if we're underwater, how can there be a...
Yeah, I'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
No, that was actually because of the weird layering that is that is part of Northeast Asia. Sorry, everyone there.
Oh,
I know there are a lot of Ruby viewers from there.
but yeah. See you later, folks.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.